After playing more than 10 hours of the early game of Wild Hearts, I can confidently say it's an exciting mashup of challenging monster hunting, crafting, beautiful semi-open world environments, and snappy building mechanics that make it stand on its own four legs. The entertaining hunt, craft, hunt loop of Wild Hearts isn't unfamiliar to me, but the presentation and seamless storytelling were unexpected. Story quests are generally tracked on screen, much like in a standard action RPG, but you can take breaks to hunt specific monsters by starting optional quests from any campfire or the map. Completing these unlocks more optional quests, grants orbs to awaken new Karakuri, the building mechanics of Wild Hearts, and rewards those sweet mats to upgrade your equipment. It's an easy-to-understand, streamlined process, which is good or bad depending on your perspective. This might also change as the game progresses. I was only able to fight 3 of Wild Hearts' large beasts called Kimono and unlock 4 different upgrades after all. There are 8 totally different weapon types to master, ranging in technical difficulty from very easy to grasp, like the Karakuri Katana, to requiring both understanding and skill, like with the bow. There are short optional tutorials with a mechanical bear, but they're pretty bare bones. There was a bit of jank in the build I played, but learning how to outmaneuver it is just kind of part of the genre at this point. I'd also like some of the feedback to be a bit more crunchy and obvious, but generally, Wild Hearts combat feels good and leads to plenty of hype moments. Wild Hearts is more than just swinging around flashing weapons though. You can build stuff, the Karakuri, on the fly. This building mechanic really sets Wild Hearts apart from anything else in the genre to my knowledge. No, Fortnite is not in this genre. With Karakuri, I could do things like build crates in an instant to leap off of and deal devastating attacks, or build springs to dash away in place of a dodge, which was especially useful if my stamina was low. Building Karakuri in certain ways creates new structures, like this bulwark. This large wall stopped the King Tusk in its tracks, if I built it correctly. I'll eventually develop the skill to do this under pressure, but the loss of 6+ Karakuri at once with no payoff can be quite a ruinous setback. See, building Karakuri requires thread, which is usually overabundant, but it had run scarce in the area we fought in. You can climb any kimono and attack weak points to replenish these materials, but I frustratingly failed to reach the only remaining spots. Unable to build, avoiding the monstrous beast attacks became very difficult, especially with the katana's kit. I got knocked around an embarrassing amount before finally claiming victory. Despite the difficulty I described in this instance, I did only die one time, and I never failed a quest. I also can't help but blame my own inexperience with Wild Hearts at that point, and that frustrating near failure made figuring out what did work all the more rewarding. I slayed the King Tusk in much less than half the time with the parasol-like Wagasa, since I could rely on parrying instead of trying to iframe my way through a wall of fleshy vines. Outside of combat, you'll need to use Karakuri to get around. Luckily, the things you build stay in your world for good, at least until Kimono or you destroy it. Though I was able to explore almost every nook and cranny of Wild Heart's first of 4 hunting grounds, Hanagasumi Hill, there's still more to do. The gorgeous scenery is rewarding and fun to explore even without the many incentives like gathering crafting materials for meals and equipment. There's even a collectible in the form of 50 Tsukumo, little hunting companions that get stronger the more you find. I found more secrets too, but I won't show more than this. All in all, Wild Hearts is promising, and I can't wait to explore more beautiful feudal Japan-inspired environments and hunt monsters with my once unreachable PC-only friends, since Wild Hearts will be fully cross-compatible between PC and next-gen consoles. For more on your favorite co-op action RPGs, don't miss our review of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak and 7 full minutes of Wild Hearts gameplay. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.